Hi guys, it's Jamie Lee and welcome back to my Jamie Lee Beauty channel, or if it's your first time on my channel, thank you so much for checking me out. And for those of you that are returning to check out my second video, I appreciate it more than you know. Today I'm doing a full face review sort of thing. It's a full face review of all Tarte products, but not everything on my face is. There's only two products I don't have that are Tarte, which is my eyebrows. I'm going to use the Anastasia brow definer for that. And I don't have a setting powder by Tarte either, so I'm using the Coty Airspun for that. But everything else on my face is Tarte. So this is it's not a tutorial. This is just a full review on these products because most of them are new to me. So I'm going to go put this face on and go about my day and see how everything kind of wears and check back in with you guys. And at the very end of everything, I'm going to give you a quick kind of breakdown of what I thought of each product. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, this Tarte face, if you'd like to see how I got this Tarte face, just keep on watching. And without further ado, let's just get right on into it. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in to this full face of Tarte makeup. Just gotta pull my hair back first. Pulling the hair back. Again, my air conditioning is on, so hopefully you can hear me. This isn't so much going to be a tutorial. It's more of just like I'm trying this makeup on. A lot of it's new to me, and we're gonna review it and check-ins and all that fun stuff. Okay, so I do have a primer for Tarte, and it's the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. It looks like this, like the packaging, and that's what it looks like. It's like a paste. I'm not going to put a ton of this on because it is pretty intense. I'm just going to kind of focus it where I would want, you know, any pores filled in. So we'll do that. I tried this once, but I didn't use a lot of it, so not like 100% sure how it's gonna work for me today. Okay. And this is the foundation that I'm going in with is the new Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. Looks like this. I got mine in the shade Light, Medium, Neutral. I hope it's a match. We're gonna cross our fingers. I think it'll be fine. If I look crazy, it's okay. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of swipe it on. I think this might be a tiny bit dark, but I'm gonna make it work. Gotta make it work, damn it. I probably shouldn't have just gone all in like this because I have no idea how fast this dries or how much playtime I have with it, but oh well, we're gonna see. It's blending in pretty easily, which is kind of nice for a stick foundation because stick foundations can tend to be a little bit on the drier side and harder to blend, but this is blending pretty easily. Wow, that blended in like that. That blended in really fast. And it's actually not, I thought it was gonna be too dark. They're doing construction outside. Ignore that. I thought it was going to be too dark. It's actually a pretty good match. I'm going to see if I can build this up just a little bit. I don't know if you can, but I'm going to try. Just a little bit on the chin. And right here on the cheeks. Okay, so you can definitely build this up. I think there's a limit to how much you can build it up though. I wouldn't say, I would look up the claims on this foundation on my phone, but my phone is my camera, so I can't look it up, unfortunately. But I'm saying this is giving me like a pretty good medium coverage. Next I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I just gotta figure out which one I wanna use. I'm gonna go with light medium. It's Tarte Shape Tape. And it says light medium, not sure if you can read it. I'm not going to go too heavy on the concealer today. No. looking for the concealer thing and it's in my hand. Duh. Now the Shape Tape is something I've obviously used like 10 million times before, so this is not new to me. I know how to work with this concealer very well, so no surprises here with this. Now, I don't normally bake, but I am going to bake a little bit today. I don't have it, that's the other thing, I don't have a setting powder. I think the only things I don't have that are Tarte are a setting powder, a brow product. That might be it. I think that's it, yeah, because I have everything else, I'm pretty sure, but setting powder and brow products I don't have. Now I'm just going to tap this into the cap because, well, I guess I'll use my Tarte. I'm only baking in the spots where I put concealer. That's the challenge you face when baking, inhaling the bake and dying a little bit. I am trying my best to go. That got everywhere. I'm trying my best to go as quickly as possible just because I don't want this to be another 45-minute video like my first one was. So, okay, so we've got the bake on. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I don't have an eyebrow product from them, so I'm just going to use my Anastasia brow definer. And I'm going to go really light on this. I don't want to do like crazy brows. I'm not doing Instagram brows. It's not happening. I always feel like I look crazy when I do Instagram brows. I'm just not used to my brows looking that sharp and crazy looking. So whenever I do attempt to do an Instagram brow, I immediately take it off because I feel like I look ridiculous. I think it looks great on everybody else, but it looks horrible on me. And, you know, it's probably just my own issue with it. It's probably just because I'm not used to seeing my eyebrows that way, but just gonna stick to what I know. Due to the magic of filmmaking, we'll be fast forwarding through this part with the brows. Okay, so we're done with that. Just a quick brow. What do I want to do next? I guess I'm gonna go into my eye looks next. Now I'm gonna do one eye on camera and the other eye I'm gonna do off camera, and then we'll come back. But again, trying to save time on this. I'm already at like 10 minutes and I haven't even done my eyes. These are fairly new to me. I played around with them a little bit before I sat down to do this, just to kind of get a feel for what I was working with. This is the Make Believe in Yourself palette from Tarte, which is absolutely beautiful. It's just so much fun. I mean, look at those colors. I feel like I'm like, it's unicorn mermaid-y stuff going on here. But there's only one matte shadow in here, which is Myth, this color right here. Only one matte. So I am going to dip into my Tartlette and Bloom palette a little bit for the eyes, because this has much more matte colors in it. So we're going to, I'm not even going to use Myth. I'm going to go in with Sweetheart first, which is this color right here. And just kind of buff that into the crease. And you can leave the bake on. This is going to catch any fallout that you may get. So I'm going to put that, lay that down on the crease. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller crease brush. And I am going to go in with Rebel, which is a little bit darker than Sweetheart. So I'm going to tuck that in lower in the crease and towards the outer corner. I'm only going about halfway. I'm not going to bring this all the way to the inner corner. Okay, so this is what we've got going on with the eye. And I'm not gonna do anything more than that. Just because I don't want this film, I don't want this video to be like 10 million years long, but also I just, I wanna do something simple that I'm comfortable with for, you know, reviewing this. Because this is how I would actually do my makeup in the first place. So, okay, I'm gonna use this. What color do I use? I really like this Pixie one. It looks like a peach gold shifty color. So it's called Pixie. It's this color right here. I'm gonna go in with that. I don't know if I should wet this. Should I wet this brush? I'm gonna wet the brush. Let's try a different brush. Sometimes you gotta find the right brush to pick up the product, and this is like an odd kind of, come on, I need a brush that will pick this up. Maybe it's this little baby one, maybe that'll work. Yep, that's better. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into this middle, I don't even know what the color this middle color is. It doesn't tell you. This big color right here, I'm just going to take a little bit on my pinky and I'm going to put it right in the center lower part of my lid to give a little bit more dimension to the lid. And then I'm also going to take, this is a Crown Brush C513. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go back into that like white icy color, and that's going to go on the inner corner if I could pick it up. I am having a hard time figuring out which brushes to use for this because something that I would think would pick up the pigment isn't picking it up at all. There we go. Sort of. I'm not really liking how these shadows are working out. I've never really had this problem before, but I'm having an issue getting them worked in. So that's one eye done. I'm going to do the other eye off camera so we don't take up a bunch of time on the film. I will be right back. Okay, so both eyes are done now, and actually on this eye, I used my finger to put the Pixie shade on there, and it went a lot easier. So I think these, if you use your fingers, they work a little bit better. I am now going to kick off my bake, which shouldn't take too much effort to do. I didn't break the mirror, it's okay. I think, you know, a lot of times people can get frustrated with like an eyeshadow or, you know, it's sometimes certain things you just gotta kind of figure out how they work best and then, you know, work around that. Okay, I am gonna put my mascara on. Hang on a second. Okay. Now for this, I'm gonna be using the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte, and it's just in black. It's nothing crazy. Do you see what just happened there? Do you see that? Why? I'm just gonna leave that there for right now, and then I'm gonna, once it dries, I'll just kind of scrape it off and it won't be as messy. My hair is getting in my way. Don't worry, I ordered headbands so that when I film, these baby hairs will not be in my way anymore because I'm about to cut these shits off. Driving me nuts. So nuts that I got mascara all over my face just now. All over. I got it up in here and I got a big dot right there. Again, I'm going to let it just kind of dry and hang out and it'll be fine. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to move on to bronzing. This is new to me. I ordered it specifically for this because I didn't have a bronzer. So this is the Amazonian Clay Bronzer in Park Ave Princess. It looks like this. I love the inlay on this. Kind of looks like crocodile skin or something. I think it looks really cool. I've never used this before. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it, so Well, that's beautiful. This is really pretty. It's very soft. It's not like too orangey. It's got a nice kind of color going on there. And this has like a little bit of a sheen, a little, which I happen to like in a bronzer. That's just my personal preference. Just because it gives your skin a little bit of a nice, you know, healthy looking glow. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes. I don't really contour because it just looks so severe on my face. And I have a very angular face. I have a chin that sticks out. I have this nose, which is fine. And I don't have problems with the way my face looks, but it's so angular that I don't want to make it more angular. I like to soften my face up. So I don't really contour, but I will kind of do like a soft contour with bronzer. I like the way that looks a lot because I think it looks very feminine and pretty. I really like this bronzer. I could be doing this all day. I could be putting on bronzer all day. It makes me happy. Yes. I love it. This is making my skin, I look like I just came back from vacation. This is beautiful. I can already tell I really love this. That's fantastic. Okay, I fixed the mascara problem on my eyes. So we're good, yay. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is blush. I'm gonna put blush on my face. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Seduce. Look at that color, isn't it beautiful? It's a really nice neutral. I've never used this color before. I've swatched it, checked it out, but I haven't actually used it. I have used Tarte blushes before though. I do have one other one that I've used. I think it's called Energy, and that one's really pretty. And this is going on really, really beautifully too. I really like this color. Oh, how pretty is that? Lovely. Okay. Next, it's my favorite part of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to highlight. This actually got sent to me by Ulta for being an Ulta Rewards member, and I was like, what? Because this is not cheap. There are 4 highlighting shades in here. I'm gonna go in with this color up here, Strobe. I need a better mirror than this. That is dusty. Really pretty. I'm not complaining. Whoo! Girl, you hear that? It's the angels singing on high. A little bit on the tip of the finger to go for the nose. Cupid's bow. Cupid's bow. I am going to use a lipstick, and I have 2 here. These are the Color Splash lipsticks. These came out this year. Look at the packaging. It's so beautiful. And I am going to wear, I think I'm going to go with Sunkissed. It's kind of a nude, peachy, corally color. It's interesting. I happen to really like it, and I think it'll look nice with this eye look. Let's not break the lipstick. Oh yeah. That looks perfect with this. So this is the finished look. It'd be good if I set it with setting spray. And I've got my little fan right here. Remember, I was trying to like fan my face with a mirror, which is dangerous because I would probably hit myself in the face. I bought a fan. Now you'll notice I did not set my face with any powder, and that's because this honestly doesn't feel like it needs it at all. That's the finished look. So this is all Tarte everything. I'm gonna go about my day because most of this stuff on my face is new to me. There was only a few things that I was familiar with as far as the products go. So I have some errands I need to run. So it's kind of warm out today. So I will check back in with you in a few hours. After a few hours, I'll give you a quick check-in and we'll see how we're doing and we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so it is now about 3:30. I was going to check in like much later at the end of the day, but unfortunately, I very quickly realized I'm running out of light, so I kind of have to film my end review, quick review on all the products that I used a little earlier than I expected. So let's just go over this really quickly and get through it. So my thoughts on the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation, I think this stuff is fantastic. I know that stick foundations can tend to be kind of on the drier side and you need to kind of tug at your skin a little bit. This did not do that. It blended in effortlessly, quickly. And ignore the blinds. I can't really do anything about it. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but it's just, while I knock the camera over, it's just really nice and smooth. The primer underneath did an amazing job. It just looks beautiful. It's definitely not, for me, this looks full coverage. It's definitely like a high medium, like a solid medium coverage. And I think you could probably build it up to a full, but if you like the look of makeup without it feeling heavy or looking heavy, this is really beautiful. And this is definitely going into my rotation of foundations because I think it's gorgeous. I really love the primer. I thought that did a fantastic job. I would definitely suggest the Clean Slate Primer, just really focusing it in on where you don't want to see fine lines and pores and things like that, because it did a great job of really kind of smoothing that out for me. Tarte Shape Tape, do we really need to review that? Do we really need to? It's a great concealer. It does a fantastic job of covering up my circles, blends like a dream, little bit goes a long way. Great product all around. We all know this. I'm trying to go in order of what I did. Let's go into these two palettes for the eyes. The Make Believe in Yourself palette is a very beautiful palette. Oh, that glare, my goodness. Lord, stop. Okay. It's a beautiful palette, lots of, mainly all shimmers with just one matte color and then this kind of highlighty color in the middle. I think as long as you can kind of work these to your advantage, I think they worked better with using just my finger. They are beautiful shimmer shadows and lots of glitter in them, not a lot of fallout, which is great for that. I don't have glitter all over my face or anything like that. And it stayed on. Again, this is kind of washing out the color, but it stayed on, no problem, and I was running around and sweating, so that was good. The Tartlette in Bloom, this is a classic. This is a classic palette that never gets, it's never old, it's never out of style. It's got everything you need all in one spot. I turn to this for a lot of transition shades and crease shades and things like that, so this is always gonna be a palette that I grab for. It's fantastic. For me, the highlight of this Tarte face was the Park Ave Princess Amazonian clay bronzer that looks like this. This came up beautiful on my skin. I mean, I just feel like a suntan goddess. I just feel like the sun just came out, kissed my face and said, "Be on your way, Jamie, have a lovely day. I love you." It's just, this is just fantastic. I am probably this is gonna be one of those things that I can't put down. I think it's a beautiful bronzer. It layers up really well, blends like a dream, which is fantastic. Stays on really well because it's a long wearing bronzer. And I think that, and it's got that beautiful sheen to it, that it doesn't look glittery on your skin, but makes you look glowy. This is like everything all in one. It's beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love. Lovely. This might be my new favorite blush, especially for the summertime, in Seduce. But the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Seduce Blush. This thing, I just love the color. It's right up my alley. I think it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Tarte has such a great formula when it comes to blushes, because in all honesty, one of the things that you see kind of disappearing off your face as your day goes on is blush. Blush tends to just kind of vanish into thin air throughout the day. And this really has good staying power, which is great. As far as the Tarteist Pro Glow palette goes, after having the highlight on in the camera, it looks, oh, it's really glowy, it's really glowy. But when I actually went into my bathroom and looked at my makeup, I could barely see my highlight. And I put a lot of this stuff on. Now, that was just the strobe color, which was this one. So there's 3 others here that I have not tried. They could be fantastic. I still think this is a great, if you're like traveling or going somewhere and you want to have options for highlighters, you want to have your bronzer, your contour all in one package, this is probably a really good bet for you. It's Tarte, you can't go wrong. The product is what it is, and they do a wonderful formulation on all of their powders. Like I said, I just wasn't that impressed after the fact with the highlighter. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is like a standard mascara. It's really good. I have crappy eyelashes that never like to hold a curl. So this gives my lashes a little bit more drama than the average mascara does. So it's, for me, I happen to like it. I think it gives me my lashes a little bit of drama that I don't normally get because my eyelashes hate me. Last but not least, well, no, this is not the last thing, but the setting spray. This feels great. It smells really really fresh. It smells like kind of like cucumbers and melon. Like I want to drink it. It smells like it would taste refreshing. And it does a really good job of getting the powders down on my face and melting them in. It's a great setting spray. I enjoy it. I think it's great. And I already knew that I loved the lipstick. I actually have a Jouer, I think this is Skinny Dip. I put that on top just to give it a little bit more moisture. But these are super comfortable lipsticks. The shade range is beautiful. All the colors are beautiful. I think I have like 4 or 5 of these now. They're just a really comfortable lipstick. And for being as comfortable as it is, because it's not matte, it's a cream lipstick. For being as comfortable as it is and being a cream lipstick, I think it lasts a pretty good amount of time. I actually only just now reapplied it, and I've been drinking from my water. I do vape, so I've been vaping. I ate lunch, and I just now had to reapply it, and I really only needed to reapply it like on the inner part of my mouth. So I think they last a good amount of time. You can't go wrong with these. And come on, the packaging, it makes me want to jump in the ocean. Look at it. So pretty. It's just so pretty. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, I think that was a good experience because pretty much the only thing that disappointed me was the highlight. They do make great highlighters. I just wasn't impressed with that one from that palette. So other than that, I think that this was pretty good. I'm very happy with the makeup. I'm very happy with the way everything looks on my face. And more importantly, I'm really happy with the way everything feels. I love makeup that just kind of becomes one with your skin. You don't even notice it's there until you catch yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, I look amazing, and I forgot I even looked like this, because you forget it's even on your face. And that's always been kind of my experience with Tarte. I just think that their makeup tends to work really well. It wants to work with my skin. So that's it for this video. Pretty much all positives here, not even really much of a negative except for that one thing. And other than that, I think we did pretty good. If you like this kind of video where I do a full tutorial, like not a full tutorial, but a full face of one brand of makeup and then give you my thoughts at the end on the products, as well as I'm putting them on, giving you kind of like a first impression, leave a comment down below and let me know if you liked that kind of video. I have a few more coming up that I want to do first, and then I'll definitely take some feedback from you guys as to what you'd like to see me do next. Please subscribe if you're not already. It means literally the world to me. When I see a 1 subscriber pop up in my notifications, it makes my heart feel so full, and I get so super excited, and it makes my day. It truly does. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. It again really means the world to me. So until next time, have a great day, a night, or whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.